from the shores of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where tradition, pride, and Irish spirit fills the air. It's time for one of New England's most beloved celebrations. Welcome to the 2026 Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade, where this year's theme says it all, Heart of a Champion. So wherever you're watching from, grab a seat along the route and join us for all the flavour and colour of Cape Cod, celebrating St. Patrick's Day on Fun Roads TV. So now let's head to the parade route with your hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
And we are just moments away from the 21st edition of the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Parade, coming by our location here outside the Lobster Boat. And but we do have to get to a certain wonderful tradition where Frank Fredrickson gives us his annual Irish poem before the parade. So take it away,
Oh,
Chief.
thank you, Eileen. Top of the morning to you. We bring to you the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Parade. It's a spectacle that is certain to brighten your day. I'm lucky to be held by our good friend Eileen. She is the best news anchor that Boston has ever seen. Her wit and charm are second to none, helping make this parade even more fun. It's great to be back at this annual event, a sure sign of spring that makes us all quite content. Despite the ice, the snow, and winter being mean, nothing has stopped us on the road to the green. Whether you are a mother, father, daughter, or son, we want you to just have some fun. You don't have to be named Seamus, Ryan, Patrick, or Connor, or something like Riley, Catherine, Kate, or Nora. For today, everyone is Irish as you can be, and leprechauns and shamrocks are as far as you can see. It's amazing to see this massive crowd in green. This could be the biggest parade we have ever seen. You will get the feel you are from the Emerald Isle, so sit back, watch the show, and it will bring you a smile. Sláinte.
Oh, that was fantastic. Scored big points with that, Chief. Nice,
Excellent.
nice
We
job.
got to have you back.
So happy to be here. And as you can see, the Yarmouth Police are kicking things off.
Yeah.
You know a bit about the Yarmouth Police,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. Well, that is not just the Yarmouth Police. That is the Cape Cod Regional Law Enforcement Motorcycle Unit. So those are,
Yes.
that's truly the regional approach to this whole parade. You know, there are Yarmouth officers there, but there are representatives from every police department on Cape Cod.
Just like the parade, you know, it's representative not just of Yarmouth, which is a wonderful community, but all of Cape Cod. It's the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Parade.
That's right. It draws, floats and organizations from not only Cape Cod, but across the bridges, believe it or not.
Oh, across the bridges.
Yeah,
My
that's a big
goodness.
deal. Yeah.
We will be seeing the Boston Police Gaelic column of pipes and drums coming up in just a few minutes. But, when you talk about that, it's a parade for everyone. Everyone is Irish on St. Patrick's Day or a week before St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and maybe, sometime later today, people really do believe they're Irish because they might partake
few
a little
pints?
bit. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. But as long as they're safe, that's fine. That's an amazing piece of safety equipment that keeps our law enforcement officers safe. Cape Cod is not immune from special incidents where that is needed. I got involved in starting that in 1998 with a grant with the Town of Barnstable that has grown into a regional team. Beautiful, the men and women on that. They are here, and they're here when you can't see them too. So
Exactly.
they're awesome.
And it's so great to know that the Cape has those resources. You know, you look towards Boston and New York and Chicago, and they have, but here they are at the Cape.
Yep, there's a long way to get here when we need those special things. And right here you can see that's a state police color guard. They always show up. They always show up and look sharp. There they are, looking good.
It's the Boston Police Gaelic column, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
They date back to 1992 when the founding members recognized, as you were talking about, Chief, there was no local column to play at the funeral of a fallen Boston police officer.
Yeah.
So that was their starting point.
Yeah, they're an amazing group of men and women, and they're not only just Boston Police. So there are people who they get from other departments. Matter of fact, I just saw Chief Chris Del Monte from Bridgewater Police. This is his first parade with the Boston Police column, but
to him.
they do so much for officers in a lot of different ways. People love them, and of course, what's a parade without Irish parade without pipe and drum corps. I mean, they're
wouldn't be
unbelievable.
an Irish parade.
Yeah, it would not be. And you hear them coming, that sets the mood, and they are spectacular. I owe them a lot for a lot of different reasons, and they're very special.
They really are. Let's listen in. I think are they starting to perform. Let's take a listen. Everybody, look who is in front of our camera right now. None other than the Grand Marshal, Katie Taylor. Katie, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
I mentioned that I saw you at the restaurant last night. How has been your welcome here on Cape Cod this weekend?
Oh, this is such an amazing privilege for me and my family to be the Grand Marshal of such a huge parade, and it's such a proud moment for me. And I'm always saying I love the fact that I'm Irish. I love representing my amazing country. And to be here today to lead this parade is such a privilege. So thank you so much for having me. It's been an amazing.
The Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade is excited to have as this year's Grand Marshal Ireland's Katie Taylor, who exemplifies the heart of a champion. Katie Taylor has been called the greatest female boxer of all time, Ireland's all-time greatest sport legend, and a trailblazer in women's sports. Her career has made her an influential and widely celebrated figure in women's sports globally. Katie revolutionized the sport and business of boxing with her groundbreaking achievements in both the amateur and professional arenas. She helped pave the way for the next generation of women in sport. She epitomizes this year's theme of the parade, Heart of a Champion. More music, more colour, and more Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade right ahead. Cape Cod, Massachusetts is one of New England's favourite places to explore. With scenic coastlines, charming seaside communities, and a rich maritime spirit, it's a destination that invites visitors to relax, discover, and enjoy the journey. Whether you're visiting for the views, the culture, or celebrations like today's Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade, there's always something happening here on the Cape. It's all part of the adventure. Now back to our hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
Hey, what do we got here? We got some canines coming along. Wow.
The Yarmouth Police
Yarmouth
Department.
Police, okay.
With your successor, Police Canine Relief Fund.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great organization that's run by Joe Amsini, former sheriff. I think we all know him. They provide support for canines that are retired because once they go out of service, their owners, there's bills, they get sick, or whatever it is. And look at this.
Aww.
Look at this.
And a baby puppy.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's beautiful.
Aww. Now everyone's going to want that puppy on the way home.
Yeah.
They're all going to be like, hey, Mom, Dad.
And you saw that old police car coming by. That was from the Dennis Police. That's beautiful. That's kind of an old Ford. Yeah, great stuff.
Classic.
Oh, wow. Look at these queens coming along here.
Yes. It looks like we have the Yarmouth Selectmen coming through.
Oh, there's Tracy Post. There she is. Yep.
Elizabeth,
I didn't see who the
Liz
other.
Argo, Mark Forrest.
Okay, Mark
Dorcas
Forrest there.
McGarry,
Okay, good old Mark.
Joyce Flynn. They do a lot of work for the town.
Joyce Flynn,
and
she's
it's
been
great to
around
see them
forever.
get
Oh my God,
recognized.
she's such a nice lady. She is just. Yeah, if you meet her, you're like, oh, what a sweetheart. There's Tracy Post. Look at her.
And it's so apropos they're in golf carts, right? Because isn't this like the mecca of golf?
Yeah. Yep. That's it. I mean, there's golf everywhere. I think there's 4 different golf courses right in Yarmouth. A couple owned by the town, a couple privates. You know. Hey, Smokey the Bear. Look at that. Okay, that's from the state Massachusetts Forest Service. Of course, always got to pay attention to when you're out there in the wilderness and forest fires. You know.
It is really important to be careful because we love our forests and we don't want to lose them. So it's a good reminder every year. Listen in to them.
It is. And when you hear that coming, how do you not get something that goes through? And there's a couple of certain songs with a pipe and drum plays that kind of hit your heart and send you somewhere. Amazing Grace being one of them. Pretty special. Yeah, that's the Irish American Police Officers. They're a wonderful group as well. They're always available for certain events, and I owe them a lot too as well. All these guys, I mean, I pretty much know them, and of course, there's been transition in the groups. But
all right, coming up, we have the Highlight Scottish Pipe Band.
Yeah.
We'll take these bands coming. They're great.
It is, and and they itch to do this as well. They want to come out and show their wares and be part of this. They feel the excitement as much as we do because they feed off of the crowd, and they know when they get that song going, the people are like, "Yeah, this is good."
Oh, if I could play, I would love to be out there because it's really a wonderful treat to perform for people. So let's take a listen to the Highland Light Scottish Pipe Band. Terrific. And here's another Irish tradition.
Sons of Erin, right down the street here. Everybody comes to the Sons of Erin. You need a special secret handshake to get in there and be a member. It's really quite a group to keep the Irish heritage alive. They're all big supporters of the parade. And by the way, with the pipe and drum band, I thought about doing that at one point, but my legs would not look really good with that skirt on. You know,
and it'd be a little cold. So
yeah,
no, you were smart. You were smart.
But yeah, Sons of Erin right down the street there. If you went there now, oh my God, that'd be packed. It's pretty much a stone throw from here, and they do wonderful things. They give a lot to the community, keep the Irish heritage, and I'm not sure everybody's Irish that's in the club, honestly.
Well, you only have to be a wee bit
just
of
a wee
Irish.
bit. There you
need
go.
one drop,
Perfect,
and that's
perfect.
it. Or Irish by association.
Yep.
It's a beautiful Irish rainbow with perhaps a pot of gold on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And then this I've been hearing all about, the goats on a float. Tell me, Chief, what is this all about?
I had the pleasure of having a picture taken with the goats on a float there a few years ago. It was really, he tried to eat my hat. So, yeah, it was, that's pretty cool. I mean, but you know what they do with a lot of these goats is when there's invasive like briars and stuff in properties, they fence them in and they put them out there for a couple days and magically it's all gone.
Yeah, have golf courses used them? Is that what I've heard in the past? Oh, next up we have the Mills River Rescue.
Oh, what a wonderful organization there that, take care of rescue animals. They do a lot of different things up there, and it's a wonderful organization.
Yeah, started in 2017. And they just, have helped rescue ponies, donkeys from local folks who have fallen on hard times. So they really are providing a wonderful service.
The floats and the Irish pride continue. More parade action is right ahead.
Yarmouth Golf, 45 holes of championship golf across 2 courses open to all, Bayberry Hills and Bass River. Both offer 18 holes of excellent fairways and greens and different experiences, both challenging and great for all skill levels. Plus, the links at Bayberry Hills provide another 9 holes of links-style golf for a different type of challenge. Our pro shop, waterfront dining, and amenities make visiting Yarmouth Golf a must. Visit us at golfyarmouth.com to book tee times and for membership information.
Thanks for staying with us for the celebration on Cape Cod. Let's return to your hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
Oh,
look at that.
All right, so is this Column Killa? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Well,
Pipes
that's
and
the good
drums?
thing about the Gaelic. When you can say it any way you want and it
There you
doesn't
go.
make sense. So.
Thank you, Chief. All right, well, here they are, the pipes and drums. And again, we, just are so thankful they're here on Cape Cod to help us celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Again, they're out here wanting to show what they can do. They put a lot of practice into this, and it brings life to the parade. This is, we're early on here. We've already seen like 4 different bands come through, right?
And that's amazing. That is so great to be able to get that many here. So let's take a listen.
Twirl that thing around. She was just twirling the I think that was pretty good.
I would be dropping it, but
Yeah.
and you probably
No,
would be dropping it too. I don't know.
I would have hit myself.
All right, so we have a beautiful float coming down the street right now, looking really gorgeous. These are the Irish dancers.
Oh, come on,
They're from
Eileen.
the
You can do
Canale
that.
School of Irish.
You can do that.
I really wish. And you know what? Anyone who has attempted it in this is such a skill and such a sport, because you really have to be in good shape. They work so hard. And the Canale School of Irish Dance was founded in 2012 by Colleen Canale Dow. And as you can see, she's doing a great job teaching these kids how to do that Irish step dance, which is such a part of this celebration every year.
Yeah, I was over in Dublin a few years ago, and we went to a show, as they call it, at this place way up in the mountains. It's hard to believe there were mountains right there, but it was unbelievable to see the Irish dancing, and they are taking it. Oh, look at this. This is where my heart. This is the Massachusetts Fraternal Order of Police organization dear to my heart. And here they are. That response trailer, that's pretty special. They're all volunteers.
All right, Cape Cod firewood float coming by.
Wow, that is a float and a half.
Holy
smokes.
2 floats. It's great. Oh, did take a look at that.
The celebration continues with more from the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade, right ahead on Fun Roads TV. Welcome back to the sights and sounds of the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. Here are your hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
Wow.
Okay, so this is an Irish village with Cape Cod firewood, formerly part of the Emerald Resort in Hyannis.
Okay, yeah, Tom McCormick runs that. Yeah, he's a big part of this parade and has been historically.
Well, he has definitely
he's got it
done an
going.
amazing job with this.
Yeah.
And look at right in front of us now. We have, listen.
Wow, there we go. That's America right there. That's how it was born, just like that.
Absolutely, and especially as we're observing our 250th anniversary. These are the Concord Minutemen, established in 1962. They're a nonprofit, volunteer-driven colonial reenactment group in Concord, Mass. As you said, people come over the bridge, Chief. They come over the bridge to be in this parade. It's dedicated to honoring the 1775 militia. The unit, featuring a fife and drum corps, musket men and women, participates in historical reenactments, Patriots Day, and local educational events to preserve the Revolutionary War history.
Yeah, and you look at what they represent from 250 years ago.
Yeah.
They didn't back down. Did not back down, and were ready to do what they had to do with what they had.
Yep.
And really special to see it and keep that alive, so we know where we came from, because that's always so important in life, to know where you came from.
And you learn it in high school and in grammar school and stuff, but it's really great to go and see these reenactors, playing these roles and teaching kids and all of us adults about it. Now we have the Aleppo Shriners.
The Shrine, they're a special group. And the Shriners do amazing things to help kids. They're unbelievable.
They raise
they're
money
really,
for the burn
they're really good people.
Hospital, and they really and they know how to have fun.
That's
the
right.
Shriners definitely know how to
you
have
have
fun
to be a
with their
good
little
person
cars.
to drive around in some of those silly-looking vehicles. But they do it for a reason, to get attention to their cause, and it's really, really wonderful.
They sure do.
Hey,
so we're happy to have them
look
here.
Look at who we got here. We got Bob Rittenauer from the Town of Yarmouth, the town administrator.
Yay!
He is the one that makes things happen here. He's unbelievable.
What a beautiful outpouring of community support. I mean, this is just amazing. Can you believe a week and a half ago, we were in the worst blizzard of a generation with over 2 feet of snow here on Cape Cod, and today we're in St. Patrick's Day.
It's summer.
And spring has sprung.
Not quite.
What a beautiful event this is. When you see the community get together like this and celebrate, it really shows it's worth all of the effort.
It is.
It really is.
So thank you guys. It's like so wonderful to see you.
Yep.
Well,
And
Happy
Bob,
St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you for everything you do.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Do you think we have the fire department?
Yeah, they love the fire department. They love all the whistles and stuff. It's awesome.
I'm the
But
daughter of a
I'll tell
firefighter,
you,
so yes.
they have to be ready for everything. Never mind helping someone with an ailment, but a fire.
Kudos to the fire department.
Yeah, they do amazing things, and it keeps
All right.
going.
Now we have going by us capabilities, the mission.
Capabilities.
Yes.
Yeah, right here.
Support individuals with disabilities, and we
Yeah.
have here
We have
from
some reps
capabilities.
from Capabilities. And how are you? You have an amazing operation that you do, and how you help people. And tell us just a
tell us
quick
your
bit
name
how you
and-
doing.
My name's Kim McElhone, and I'm the CEO of Capabilities. Yes, we're excited. We have been on Cape Cod for almost 60 years supporting individuals with disabilities. And a special year is our Capabilities Farm is turning 20 years old this year.
Oh, great.
Lots of activities. Find us on social media if you're interested.
Yeah, well, we appreciate what
That's really
Capabilities
great.
does, how you're helping a lot of people that really need it. And I've had some of your tomatoes. They're unbelievable. They're like softballs. They're unbelievable.
Yep.
Keep it up. We appreciate you being here and taking care of people.
Yes.
Thank you.
More of the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade is right ahead on Fun Roads TV. Stay with us.
Consumers today are bombarded with millions of marketing messages every day. Outbound marketing like interpretive ads, direct mail, cold calling just don't work anymore. The Sociable approach to marketing attracts individuals to your product by developing unique programs, postings, video series, and content delivery across all your social media platforms. Content that they enjoy and will convert them into lifelong customers. Let's start trending sociably.
Yarmouth Golf, 45 holes of championship golf across 2 courses open to all, Bayberry Hills and Bass River. Both offer 18 holes of excellent fairways and greens and different experiences, both challenging and great for all skill levels. Plus, the links at Bayberry Hills provide another 9 holes of links-style golf for a different type of challenge. Our pro shop, waterfront dining, and amenities make visiting Yarmouth Golf a must. Visit us at golfyarmouth.com to book tee times and for membership information.
Just beyond Boston lies one of New England's most beloved travel destinations, Cape Cod. Cape Cod is about small towns and strong community spirit, where neighbours and visitors alike line the streets to celebrate together. With beautiful shorelines, charming villages, and a welcoming atmosphere, the Cape captures the true heart of New England. Here on Fun Roads TV, we love sharing places where the people and the journey are just as memorable as the destination. Now let's get back to the celebration at the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. Now back to our hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
All right, we have the big brothers, big sisters of the Cape and Islands going by. What a special program, you know?
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. And going back in time, you know, everybody knows in Yarmouth we lost Sean Gannon, who was a Yarmouth officer, was murdered. What nobody knew, the night before the wake, I got a call from Big Brothers.
Really?
And they said, hey, we just want to let you know that Sean's little brother is going to be okay for this weekend. We got him some money. And we were stunned. Nobody knew that Sean was a big brother.
Wow.
That is a
Quietly
special...
going about it.
So I get a little emotional saying that, but that's how special this group is. They are changing lives. My son is a big brother. My stepson is here somewhere. He is a big brother also. Powerful, powerful stuff. So anytime you can, we got to support
things.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Big brothers and big sisters.
Yeah.
You know, if you haven't checked them out, it's a great organization. It's well worth the investment of your time and donations.
That's right. There's a lot there.
All right, Yarmouth Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, here they go. They're a big player in this whole thing.
This is coming up to their big season, so yes.
Yeah. It's quite a thing because tourism is such a big deal on Cape Cod. It lends to a lot of different things. As a matter of fact, in Yarmouth at one time, they used to have the most motel rooms per capita. But that was back in the 70s. And things have changed a lot. The businesses have changed a lot. And the clientele that come down has changed, the demographics. So Chamber of Commerce is important to kind of keep ahead of that, let them know what's going on, the different types of things that take place. Like, for example, Yarmouth has 10 beautiful pickleball courts.
Whoa,
now,
you're very familiar with them, I understand.
Yes, I am. But if you said we're going to have 10 pickleball courts 15 years ago, you'd be like, what are you talking about? Right? But now, 10 isn't enough. There's 10 up in Barnstable. It's such a, but that's what I'm talking about, to promote that.
Yes.
Chamber of Commerce could. I really believe that Cape Cod could be a mini mecca of pickleball in the right season, and I think that's something that we should be looking at to make it a reason to come here.
All right.
More music, more colour, and more Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade right ahead. The celebration continues here on Fun Roads TV. Let's get back to Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
Here we go.
Barrows Waste Systems. Oh, somebody's rocking.
Oh, he is unbelievable.
And do you know his name?
Yeah, that is.
Sorry,
escaping me right now, but
he's with Barrows.
He's the life of the party on Cape Cod. He's Mr. Personality. He's absolutely incredible. I'll see if we can give us a shout out to us.
Yes. And Barrows is located in Harwich. You know, we were talking about how, you know, this isn't just a Yarmouth thing. It's, hey!
Have a St. Patty's Day, guys! Daisy Chronicle see that ends up Barrows way! Woo! Like this. Playing my song. What's happening, guys? Yeah, I love you, man.
Rockin' to Miley Cyrus. That is awesome. That was so good.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's around everywhere. He keeps everybody upbeat. He works up at the hospital. He's just really special.
Well, he's definitely got the crowd going.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. All right. That is a
Natural resources.
nice boat. Yarmouth Natural Resources.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a lot with, and a lot of the towns do shellfish propagation. Going out, there's a lot of boating. There's miles of coastline and rivers throughout the area. Because Yarmouth is kind of interesting because we got bodies of water on both sides of the Cape. You know, we have the north side over the mouth of Barnstable Harbor, and then on the south side we got Parkers River, Bass River, Lewis Bay, the steamship authority that goes out, all these types of things. So having some the ability to get there and respond in those types of boats, it's very important.
The folks from Cape Curb Appeal going by. We want to say hello to South Coast Jeep Club. We got a lot of cool looking Jeeps coming by. What fun.
They Jeeps have become such a big part of Cape Cod, and getting out on the beaches, and it's almost become like a cult thing now because everybody's into the Jeeps. And they have a lot of fun, and even out Sandy Neck when they bring the Jeep.
Don't go anywhere. The celebration continues with more from the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. We're back with more from the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. Here again are Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
All right, Margaritaville Resort. Doesn't that just, make you think of warmer times?
It does.
Margarita in your hands and some chips and salsa.
It does. It's very strange. It's relatively new.
Yes.
They have palm trees out in front, up in Hyannis. It's like you drive by, you're like, wait a minute.
Palm trees?
Yeah. So they're all wrapped up right now. It's kind of really interesting. I actually was in there the other day talking to one of the event coordinators, and took me for a nice tour in there and inside. They have entertainment every night of the week right now.
That's fantastic.
It's all done over. They have a kids pool in there. I'd probably enjoy it myself, by the way, but I'm not sure they would let me in there.
You're a big kid, Frank.
Exactly.
A big kid.
And it's something that, so it's a pretty nice place that they've done.
Well, I'm sure that they're looking forward to getting even more people once the season's getting close.
Yep.
Right around the corner.
Yep.
All right, Cranberry Landscape coming by. And we have Cavasso Disposal Corporation.
Cavosa, yeah.
You cannot overstate the importance of people who do these things. You know what I mean?
And people in Massachusetts don't really kind of get it. I was in Florida recently. I didn't realize they still use landfills in Florida. It's unbelievable, but here we've got a system that you don't really see that looks like they're doing a really good job on all like Cavosa and all the companies trying to separate, do the best they can, reuse certain things.
Recycling,
it's a big deal.
Definitely.
It's a big deal. So, yeah, they're all good.
Ooh, lobster roll cruises. This sounds like something you definitely need to do.
Have you ever been on the lobster roll cruise?
I have not.
Oh, yeah, that's out of Sociable Harbor in Dennis, and they have a boat.
Yes.
You go on. They run a couple times a day. They take you out of the harbor. It's a nice scenic view of the Cape Cod Bay. And then during that time, you can have these beautiful lobster rolls. They're amongst the best on the Cape. And then, or if you don't like lobster rolls, that you can get some beef selection or whatever it might be. But it's really kind of a really nice thing, especially when it's sunset.
Oh, that sounds like the perfect quintessential Cape Cod thing to do.
Wow, look at this. That's a big group of people on a fire truck.
Yes. And they're having a great time from Orleans Dennis.
Oh,
wait a minute. Lost Dog Pub.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'd never heard of the Orleans Dennis Fire Department. But Lost Dog Pub, yeah, they've been around a long time. They're very big supporters. That makes a little more sense why you have all those people on there. I'd be questioning whether there's actually water in those tanks or maybe something else.
I think you got that right.
Yeah.
They're having a grand old time.
Having a good
They're
old
also
time.
Sending the candy to the crowds, the
Look at
kids in
them.
the crowds.
But you see how simple that is? Like grown men up on top of a fire truck throwing out candy. Does it get any better than that?
Well, we have Michael's Arts and Crafts. If you are a crafty kind of person, you can always find something fun to do there.
Yeah.
Love the balloons, rainbow balloons.
I've occasionally gone into Michael's, I hate to admit. But,
come on.
But I'm not an arts and craft guy, but I've gone in there, and the people are so helpful, like you get something framed or whatever. They do all that stuff. Like, wow, that's pretty good. Where else do you do stuff like that?
You can admit it, Chief. You can say proudly, I went into an arts and crafts store, and it doesn't take away from your masculinity.
No,
okay?
and I hate to say it too, and I did pick up some colored Easter eggs in there.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Well, we have the Veterans Outreach Center, Cape and Islands.
Yeah, again, a good example of the fabric of Cape Cod.
Yeah.
We have a lot of veterans, and they do a lot to help with getting them services, advocating for them. They're going to build a new VA center up at the base that's under construction right now,
terrific.
right next to the National Cemetery. And they're part of the advocacy that does that, and also help feed veterans, get them what they need. And, of course, they advocate for veterans on mental health issues as well, which is very, very important.
Yes.
It helps them know that they can get through certain things they're feeling, and we need them.
The celebration continues with more from the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. Let's head up to our Yarmouth St. Patrick's Parade studios, where Laurie Sullivan is catching up with parade organiser Tom Nicanello to talk about what goes into putting this great parade together. Laurie, take it away.
Joining me today, Tom Nicolello, one of the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade's committee members. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, well, thank you so much. This is such a treat being here. It is Tom Nicanello, but this time of year to the parade, I kind of change over to Tommy O'Nick, so it kind of fits the theme. So
the Green Wave is coming.
Exactly.
So for people that may not know about the St. Patrick's Day Parade, that it's right here on Cape Cod, what can you tell us about it?
Well, it's got quite a long story, as long as the rainbow, but I'll try to make it short. It's very family-orientated. We have 21 years of practice, so we know where we're going. We have a wonderful strip here in Yarmouth. It's nice and flat and long, and there's plenty of places for people to gather on the side of Route 28. That's what makes it so wonderful in this community.
Tell us about the theme, because every year there's a different theme for the parade. So this year's theme is?
Right, yeah, be a heart of a champion, and it's out there. We have a bunch of great community people that put the floats together. And so it's there so they can, build their float in the theme of the parade. And, the kids, it's just amazing the work that goes into these, whether the little trailers or big trailers or pickup trucks or dump trucks. They're just so decorated with love. And that's the best part of it, it's just watching. That's just, all the hard work, it just goes away, because those are the moments. When you're that age, you're supposed to have those memorable moments. Yeah. And Cape Cod makes memories every year. That's what brings people back to live here, is because they come here as a kid, have a great time, and they want to come back and retire. So come on down.
Let's return to your hosts, Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran.
And Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox. We can mention Brady.
Brady.
The bat boy, right?
Everybody knows Brady.
Everybody knows Brady.
Yeah.
Brady came up before we went on the air.
He's the most lovable kid. I've known him since he was probably in second grade. And your heart goes out to him. He's like a 40-year-old in a 12-year-old's body. He is unbelievable.
He's an old soul.
He gets up there and he gets out there and talks with the umpires are giving the rooms. He's got his hands on his hip, shaking his head, and the players love him in the Cape Cod Baseball League, which is amazing.
Check out the Cape Cod Baseball League. Also check out the Roaming Railroad. It's thought by many to be the world's nicest trackless train. It attracts a crowd everywhere it goes and is loved by adults and kids as well. It would be
Safe ride
great.
home. Hop on the train.
Hey, one of my favorite things.
Oh, are you kidding me? Have you seen my Facebook page?
No,
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
check it out.
I
Little
like- yeah.
Caboose Ice
Little
Cream.
Caboose, they are unbelievable. They've really built their business quickly down. Little Caboose has been here forever, but there's new owners that have taken over the last 2 years. And
Favorite-
my God,
favorite
I love,
flavor?
Oh, the twist, chocolate twist. I know it's kind of boring, but man, they pile it on, and oh, I love it. I get it. They know me. They know the minute I'm coming, they're like, "Oh, Frank's here."
I'll have a small, and it comes out this big.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Here we have the Cops with Cancer and New
Okay.
England Patriots cheerleaders.
okay, all right, there we go. That's pretty interesting. Cops for Kids with Cancer is a great organization that goes all over the country, and officers give their time, do events, they do polar plunges, everything to raise money for to
It
give to
really
kids and
is
help
important. Yep.
them out. Yep.
Definitely. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous overhead shot. We have 2 drones out there.
Thank you. Amen, USA!
Oh, Steve. Steve Exaros.
Yes.
I happen to.
Hello!
Hello. Come on over and chat with us.
Hello, Chief.
Hello, Rep.
Aaron Gobra. Oh, the man.
Talk about Team Big Nicks, Brian.
Yeah. Imagine 17 years. We've raised over $1 million.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, given every penny away. It's totally volunteer. Saving lives. Trying to do good things in memory of Nick and all the fallen. Especially now, where we're at war. And, you know, I'm living every military parent's nightmare.
Yep.
So think for them, right? And this guy was there when Nick was born. He was the first person I called, and he was there when we lost Nick. And he's never left my side.
Now, for people who might not know, Nick Exaros was a Marine corporal,
Yes.
lieutenant corporal.
Yes.
And he died in the war in Afghanistan.
Yes, on July 23rd, 2009, an explosion took his life, took the driver's life, took the legs off the gunner, and the brain damage to the corpsman in 1 second.
Wow. And you could have turned away from society,
Yes.
but instead, Steve opened his arms and just started doing wonderful things in memory and honor of his son.
And we call that post-traumatic growth.
Yes.
Yes, it really, I didn't know that, but yes, you're right. 17 years, over 1,000 motorcycles. Every penny goes to someone in need, and we remember our fallen and strengthen the living.
We sure do.
Amen.
Thank
All
you.
right. He has helped so many people in ways that they will never see, and he will never tell you. But I witnessed it because I worked side by side with him. We started our police careers together and worked right through the end together, and we still do some things together. So pretty special. Yep.
All right, we have some fancy horses coming by. Woohoo!
Wow, that is really spectacular. I feel like I'm in Yellowstone. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that Rip?
Now, this is the
Horse
Horse
Owners
Owners
Club.
Yes.
See, everybody's got a club.
Yes.
So, and that brings them out. They want to show off who they are, what they do. And that is pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
They're
look at
dressed
that.
in
Got the
St.
little,
Patrick's colors.
oh, that one
Doing
looks
a
spunky.
little
Yeah.
two-step.
Yeah, is that supposed to happen?
Four-step. Yeah, actually, that is a
kind of way of riding.
there is a style of horse, if I am remembering this correctly, and I'm not sure if but it's like a caballeros horse, and they move like that, and they're just
Wow.
amazing. Can move
Pretty
like
impressive.
that. We have quite.
Is that guy riding a donkey? No. Seriously, look at.
Oh,
That's-
yes, actually, that is a donkey, folks.
you thought I was crazy.
Yes. That is the end of our parade.
Oh my God, I'm sad. I was just beginning to have so much more
feel
fun.
like we were
the
just
sun's
starting.
to come out.
It really is.
Yeah, seriously.
See, you predicted it when you
Yep.
said it was a sunny day.
Yes.
It
Yep.
actually, the
Yeah.
heavens heard you and said, "Yes, Frank,
Yeah.
we will allow the sun to shine on here.
That's
But
okay.
we hope that you all enjoyed this parade. It has been such an honor and such a thrill to be bringing it into your homes, and a great job, getting the snow to disappear and the people to all come out, because we are ready for spring and we are ready for
Please.
St. Patrick's Day. So on behalf of the town of Yarmouth, on behalf of all the people of Cape Cod,
Yeah.
Frank and I would like to say happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for joining us.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
Thanks for joining us on Fun Roads TV for the 2026 Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade, celebrating this year's theme, Heart of a Champion. From the colourful floats and marching bands to the proud traditions and community spirit that make this event so special, it's been a wonderful celebration here on Cape Cod. A special thank you to our Grand Marshal, Olympic gold medalist and undisputed world champion Katie Taylor, to the parade organisers, volunteers, and everyone who helped bring this incredible day to life. For all of us here on Fun Roads TV and our hosts Chief Frank Fredrickson and Eileen Curran, thanks for celebrating with us. Fun Roads TV, your adventure starts here.